She blends 2 foundations. Again, I don't have 2 foundations. So I think I'm going to blend the not the NARS. I don't have any NARS foundations. I'm going to use my foundation. And I think what she does is, which makes sense, is she just uses the flat like foundation brush so that way she can place where she wants them to be, and then she goes in with a thick like a dense brush. This tiny little brush. So I'm gonna use my foundation and I'm just gonna put like 2 pumps in the back of my hand. Just gonna put like 2 pumps. So she literally just kind of paints it on. It's gonna take a minute. Paint it on. This is so odd for me because I've been underpainting, as some of y'all know, for the past like couple months. So the fact that I'm not putting concealer on right now is feels really weird. I've been realizing that, so my grandmother has so many moles like on her face. It's like a lot, where it's a lot on her face. And yeah, so I'm the fortunate one where I thought it was cute. You know, I got a little 1, 2, 3, like, you know, a little bunch right here, a little bunch right here. Every time I feel like a bump on my face now, I want to scratch it because I'm like, okay, it's a little bump, which you shouldn't be doing that. But I'm like, okay, let me just start. No, it's a mole coming through. Like, they're coming fast. Like, actually now, when I was younger, they didn't come this fast, but they're like popping up really fast. I think it'll get cute, but I don't know, like, when does it look too much? Like, I want to still look like me. So maybe that'll just be a conversation for when I find a dermatologist. And this shade is... But what she did do, I forgot. Oh my gosh. She went in while she's painting it on and she cleaned up her brows at the top. That's what I should... This is actually perfect for that. But I'm gonna... Ooh, okay. That was close. I'm gonna just go in. Just clean up at the top. So that way you don't have that Nike brows. Take your time. It doesn't look too skinny.
Any flat brush,
and then start blending. Yep, she cleaned the top and then blend.
Foundation brush. I can also run that a little bit down my nose and then bring it out.
Okay, again, we're just gonna go with it. This might not work for my face shape. I don't know. But she uses a neutral concealer, but I'm just going with my regular concealer. And then, because I think she adds like 2-3 different shades of concealer, which is my type of thing. I love adding multiple shades of concealer, personally. So the one thing she does is she goes a little bit, this feels so weird, right here. Literally looks similar to her shade, just like a little bit. I'm like trying to, a little bit right here. Okay. But then she brings it down.
6.3 neutral praline. I wouldn't typically use a neutral concealer, funny enough, but I really like the colouring of this. Just to sculpt my nose and then bring it out. Just take it down to sculpt my nose and bring it out. With concealer, I don't want to use too much because sometimes if you use too much, too wet. If you use too little, because I really skip out on coverage. Contour is such a big topic. I put it on the cheekbone, not in the hollow, not beneath, on the cheekbone. We do the woofy vibes.
So she uses like a bronzer kind of concealer shade like I've done before. But this time I'm actually going to be conscious of it, a cream bronzer kind of shade. And I'm going to be using, yeah, I remember this, the Black Opal one. Just like a little bit. She puts it on the cheekbone. Okay, literally on it. So your cheekbone, put it on top of the cheekbone. My cheekbone's right here. I'm adding it literally right there. Okay, right there. And then she adds it to...
Such a big topic. I put it on the cheekbone.
On the cheekbone.
Not beneath, on the cheekbone.
Not below, not beneath. She adds like a little bit right here on her forehead. I don't like, okay, so I don't really contour my nose. I don't like contour my nose. But I know she does something like this. A little bit.
I never ever blend out my face as my upper lip.
And it's just her upper lip.
When I just leave that.
And she leaves it.
Do whatever it needs to do. the jaw and bring it down as well. Here.
And she leaves it.
Contour bronzer, for me, they're interchangeable. But like I said, I like to use warm contour and a warm bronzer.
And then she does the little bit right here. Right here. Okay. Blending out the contour.
Shape. Foundation blurrer from Smashbox. And the guys that like to a neutral praline, I wouldn't typically use a neutral concealer.
3 hours later.
I ended up blending out a little bit. She still hasn't blended out this eye area. It's looking like I have a freaking eyeliner. And I think she said she went in with a little bit more product. Yeah, so she went in with a little bit more concealer. Again, we're packing it on. So she went in with a little bit more concealer. And any extra she had, beauty sponge, just add a little bit more coverage. A little more. And any excess that she had, she put it in the center right here. Part 4. Okay, so bronzer brush again. So that it looks seamless, because I think she just doesn't really like that. Adding a lighter concealer than what she already had. So I'm like kind of like pretty much almost there. I don't know how I feel about this. Literally blending this out. Yeah, where the light naturally hits. The next part is where we do like the setting powder. Woo! Look at my hand. Yeah, this is why you kind of use the back of your hand, because all that would have just looked crazy. And she's just setting where she put the powder. She calls it, I think, like wolfy vibes. It's like that's like her aesthetic, like her thing. I've yet to try the one size translucent powder, but it's on my list. Oh, not there, not there, I don't think. She says she likes the powdery look, which is fair. She literally just highlights primarily like the light hits here, here, bridge of the nose, under eye. She goes back in with a brush to set her face again. Yeah, if you are super dry skin, I don't know. This is a lot. I don't know how I feel about my face. I feel like my face looks fine. I just feel like it's a lot. I don't know, y'all. I've just been sitting here trying to be like, do I like this when I like this? Is it the eyes? Is it brows? I don't know. Like, would it help if I put some lashes on? I don't know. I just feel like this might be a little bit too strong for my features. Again, this is why I cannot complain, because she did the makeup to her face shape. Just for eyeshadow, she's finding like a neutral shade. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of like, should I just finish? I kind of don't even want to finish the look personally. Yeah, I feel like there needs to be something in between here to kind of like, I don't know, like maybe cleaned up a little bit more. Maybe she did, I missed it. Ooh, okay, so she likes to just smudge. So she went to the eyes, which is freaking me out because I don't do eyes. She very much, her style is like, she goes like boom, 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 like a 3, and then like that. And then she went in and like cleaned up a little bit here. I'm just gonna do that. Just like a light cleanup. Okay. I still don't really like the way it looks on my face. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. I don't know. I just don't like that much. Like, I love bronzer, don't get me wrong, but sis goes heavy with the bronzer. And I think she also did go in with the bronzer again with her nose. But then again, she has very strong features. For me, I have to be looking for some of the features. Honestly, like, her features are there. Like, for me, I'm like, I have to search for mine. I'm like, where are they? Where are they? I'm gonna grab my bronzer and just apply this right here. Oop. Right into the brows, just like right here. Again, if I'm saying that I don't like it, it's not that I'm not like, she's like, it's terrible. Her technique looks amazing. I just don't like the way it looks on me. But then again, I'm trying to figure out, like, there are some of her techniques that I can maybe see myself incorporating. But yeah, I mean, that's the point of her makeup look. It's for her. It's for her face. But I know a lot of people have done her makeup look, and I'm sure it looks amazing. I don't know why. I just don't really like the way it looks on me. You know what? Ginger and Jackie Ina's palette will be the earth tone that we're looking for. Let's see. I think I might mix I think I might mix ginger and credit maybe, or edges. Super fluffy brush. Large fluffy brush. Yeah, that's really pretty. I'm mixing edges and credit and ginger. Then again, it makes sense why she's placing it, because her eye shape. And she adds a little bit right here. It doesn't do much on me. At least, I don't know. I'm trying to like credit. Ooh, let's add some ginger. Because I have dark lids. That's the thing. I have dark lids. So it's just like, I mean. And now she used the black smudge. Brings out the brown in her eyes. Okay. Oh, she's gonna get some black eyeshadow. Okay. Smoking out the bottom. She's heavily smoking the bottom. Okay. Y'all know I love eyeshadow, so this is actually my favorite part of this whole look, is the eye, which I know the point of the video is the base queen, as her being the base queen, but I love eyeshadow, and I love following people doing eyeshadow looks, because okay, I'm gonna put some lashes on. Which, by the way, where's the blush? Where's the blush? Because in part, the second to last part, it says, where's kote blush lang? Kote ye? Wow. The main thing I've learned here is not to be afraid to pat that shit on, okay? So she talks about like lips, which I'm like, girl, where's the blush? But once again, it's like, add blush. Did the blush and everything. So we're gonna do our own blush. So cranberry from the Cat Wash Me blush palette from Crayon Case. I like to do like a little bit of an ombre kind of blush situation. But thinking the eyes are a lot, so I'm not trying to look like a clown here. I'm just gonna like keep it at my temples here and then slowly drag it down. Because I don't want it to look too crazy. And cranberry in the palette is very pigmented. Is that the wind? Oh, so much better. Oh my gosh. I was nervous, y'all. I really was. I'm gonna set my face one more time just because I don't want it to look too powdery. Ooh. And now this is the final. Yeah, the blush really helped a lot. The makeup looks good. It looks good. Okay, I'm not even complaining. Clearly, the wave of emotions that I went through, honestly. If you're still watching, thank you for sticking around. Honestly. Yeah, she did like a little wing. I don't know if I should do it. I think I kind of did it bringing it that way. MAC Chestnut Liner. I don't have that. I'm going to use a brown lip liner that I have. I don't think this is really part of the routine or whatever. I don't really necessarily care too much for the lips, but why not? This is a brown lip liner from Black Oval. Let's see if this is the top part.
Very much discontinued. Anastasia Beverly Hills Starfish.
Starfish is like a...
It might be similar. Huda Beauty board meeting. I need to find that.
Oh yeah, Huda Beauty board meeting is a really good lipstick. Actually, a really good lip liner. And then she puts basically like a pale pink, which I think I have. I'm just gonna honestly, this is the part where I'm gonna do what I can do. So if no, you don't know because I haven't talked about this. My favorite lip combination that I've been doing is by Bare. Bare, I think Period is the brand name. I'll tag it down below. And it's by Coco Swatches. If you know her, you know her. You know what I'm talking about. And I got this set like months ago. I've been wearing it low key. I'm loving it. Okay, so instead of me getting like the one color, I got the set. And so y'all know I love to mix and match. So my favorite are 2 and 4. But I already have like a lip liner situation, but I like a gloss. Actually, I always stick into her look. I don't know. But I like a gloss. I'm gonna put like this shade, Eno, number 4 on my lips. I love Eno. It's a nice gloss. You see that? I think it's kind of similar to what Uche was doing, but I just wanted to do my own lip, combination. And they smell really good. Like, I love a lip gloss that smells good. Perfect nude for dark skin. And she has, so I like using 2. Yeah, 2. Where's number 2? Somewhere in my bag. Probably in my purse somewhere. Again, I have really unpacked from me traveling. But number 2, which is Ibo. I'm just saying with my Haitian accent. Ibo. Makone. I don't know. That one I like using as like a lip liner, but like as a gloss. But wait a second. This is very much giving. This is definitely like trust the process. I'm trying to see what the contour, like the thing that we did in the beginning, really did. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Let me look at the rest of her lip routine to see. Hers is very pale.
Then we're going to finish off with
Glass Slipper from Fenty. It's like a clear gloss. Okay, a clear gloss. I have that. I have the Beauty Supply Store clear gloss. Or I have a couple clear glosses. What is that? I have literally my Beauty Supply Store clear gloss like in a tube, which I love. I think we're done. I'm loving my hair. Just for the authenticity of the thing, I'm gonna do a little wing. I might regret this.
Let me sit my stupid ass down.
Yeah, honestly, bro. I think it's fine. I think we're good. So this is the final look. Let me know what y'all think. It's really good. I think that with any new like makeup style that you're doing, you kind of need to trust the process. I think for me, like I was just panicking because it looked very like bronzer heavy, contour heavy. And so that's not really my style necessarily, like, so I think like trusting the process in this and just being like, okay, it's going to work out. I will say though, I don't know how I feel about still like the contour heaviness of it all. Like, I don't know. I'm still kind of iffy about that. But it looks good. In person, it looks really good. It looks like your face is beat. Okay. Your face looks like it is beat to the gods. I just feel like for me, when I try this again, I think I might just like not bring, I think that's what it is. It's like, I don't really like, maybe because I don't really like my contours to come in that far. I think maybe I dragged it a little bit too much. For me, like I'm stopping right here when it comes to contour. I'm stopping right here. I think for me, because I'm following her face, once again, she's doing it pertaining to her face shape and her style. So like, duh. Let me know what videos you want me to, if there's any kind of videos you want me to do. I have a couple in mind already. I love these sit downs and like trying to copy somebody else's. or like trying to do somebody else's makeup the way they do it. I love that kind of stuff. I love experimenting and trying other things. Having a great day, the best that it can get. I will see you next one. Bye.